What is going on, everybody? What is going on, everybody? My name is Jeff Lightsy Jr. This is the Victor Formation Sports Show right here on Jeff Lightsy Jr. YouTube, Facebook, and wherever you get your podcasts. I got a special guest today. One of the latest commitments to Coach TC. He's part of the Play for TC movement down there at Jackson State University, Mr. Tristen Sion. Tristen, how's it going, man? Can you hear me, Tristen?
It's going great. Everything's great so far.
Oh,
yes,
I got you. Okay, I was just making sure you can hear me. Okay, so Tristen, man, you committed to JSU. You're gonna go play for Coach TC Taylor. But before we get into all of that, because there's a whole lot you got to say about that, man, take me back, man. Who introduced you to the game of football? Who put the football in your hands first, and when did you start playing?
I say who introduced me was my older siblings. All my brothers played football. Yeah, that's really it. And I was just watch. At first, I was scared. I was like, they big, like, but as time passed, as time passed, the more I saw football, the more I wanted to do it. So it just went like that, and yeah, I didn't really start playing football till a little later. Like, I didn't really start playing football really till my 8th grade, 9th grade year, but 9th grade year.
Oh, wow, man, you really started later. Okay, so what was that? Well, at that point, you started kind of later. When did you realize you were pretty good? It's like, hey, man, I'm actually all right out here.
My freshman year, I was playing. What? It led to me thinking that I could do something in football. But I say, my freshman year, I wasn't playing defense at all. I was playing quarterback. Down in South Florida, and then COVID hit. So going into my 10th grade season, I was just training every day with a group of friends, because I was gonna pick up the role as like the true starter as a quarterback my 10th grade year, because we had my freshman year we went undefeated. We already had a senior quarterback freshman year, so just going into that, I was just in that mindset I gotta start. I think I could lead the team. I just thought I could lead the team as a underclassman, and that's just what I was aiming to do. Then COVID hit, football season canceled. We wasn't sure if we was gonna play my 10th grade year. So me and the group of guys, really my day ones, Malik Willis, Juan Perez, Amari, like we just trained at a little park that was near my crib in West Palm Beach. So we just trained 24/7, and then my mom told me I was moving to Tallahassee. And then I'm not gonna lie, I just gave up. I was just like, man, I gotta start all over. But yeah, I ended up moving to Tallahassee. I didn't even get to pick my school. So I just went to FAMU High. Yeah, I went to FAMU High 10th grade year. Smaller private school. But I went from, I think at that time, we was 8A classification, more bigger school, to a small school, 1A, 2A. So I was at a private school, and I just started playing for them. Then within 4 games, I got hurt. I had a knee injury, so I was out for the season. Plus, our season ended early from COVID. So, but really, my 10th grade year, within those 4 games, I went crazy on both sides of the field, mainly at safety receiver, and I earned my first scholarship as a receiver at Colorado. 10th grade year. And then
I got you.
That's all it took was one chance. I just put 100% in.
Absolutely, man. Absolutely. Now let's talk about it. So you're talking about earning a scholarship at receiver, but when did you develop into this high level defensive back? Like when did that kind of come about?
After my 10th grade year, my head coach at FAMU High, Coach Jones, which is crazy. He left FAMU High, went to my old school, Palm Beach Lakes, which is crazy. But he was there. So I met some guys when I was in Tallahassee. I was at a training session at FAMU Turf, and we were just working out. Then it was like, what school you go to? And I said, FAMU High, but I might be leaving, playing against more competition. And it was like, Rickers High School. And then I was like, all they had to say was that year they went to state and they lost against American Heritage at FSU.
Yeah.
At their stadium. So I was like, yeah, I'm coming. I wanted to play competition. So yeah, so long story short, it's during spring season and I went to long story short, it was during like going into spring season, I enrolled at Rickers High School, and that was really my first year playing defensive back, playing corner, safety. But it just went like that. They asked me what position I want to play. I was like, I'm an athlete. The receiver core was already stacked. So the defensive coordinator is always the defensive coordinator. He was like, what you want to play, safety or corner? And I was like, I give corner a shot. And then I just work ethic went from 100 to 1,000. So I had to learn the position, and I was training 24/7 mentally, physically, and I had to beat out about 4 to 5 seniors.
Wow.
And it happened. I just started playing, man. Like, people don't believe it. I just started playing full-time DB cornerback my junior year, last year.
Wow, man. Now let's talk about recruiting, man. I mean, we know that you're going to JSU, but when did Jackson State kind of get involved? Who was the first person to kind of reach out to you, and when did they get involved in your recruitment?
My senior year, this year, like end of during season, Coach Pollock, Coach Mathis, and Coach B, we just started talking a lot. Coach Mathis he was really on me a lot. He was just saying, this is where to be. Like, this Hall of Fame coaches. I mean, so, but it didn't really pick up until it didn't pick up as much until I just was like, I'm not gonna go to a school because of their logo, because that's the mentality I had. I was more into the logos, etc. So as time passed, I'm just like, I only get one shot. Go to a school that I'm going to get that 40-year plan, and also that I have a chance to play as a true freshman and just do what I love to do. So
absolutely, man. Absolutely, man. Now you talked about some of those coaches. Now, those coaches that first reached out to you from JSU, they're no longer there, and you still chose to sign with Jackson State. What has it been like in that transition for you? And who were some of the, was it Coach TC? Was it Coach O? Who kind of like stayed in contact with you to make sure that you're a part of the 2023 team?
Honestly, I was prepared for coach's transition because I'm thankful that they let me know ahead, like, okay, we're working a deal. We might not stay here. So at that time, I was like, it's cool. I'm coming. Like, I'm gonna follow you, coach. But then as like time passed, I just started to think more, and I was just like, maybe I could do something that's gonna affect the next generation, even still my generation. So I was just like, if I can do what I can do at a different school, I can do it at a HBCU. So it was just like, I was just like, I can represent my people on a high level, play out on a high level, great platform, and I felt like it was the right move.
Yeah,
prayed about it, church every day, every Sunday. It was just like, I'm ready. Once I felt 100% confident, I called up Coach O and Coach TC and told them we had a decent long conversation. So I was just like, no Travis Hunter leaving. I know not as many recruits is gonna want to come to HBCU now. So I was just like, I'm gonna keep that change.
absolutely, man. Absolutely. And what's remarkable about you and the people in your class, not just committing to Jackson State, but the different HBCUs, we know, not to say that the previous guys had an ulterior motive, but we know that you sincerely want to be there. We know that this is the school that you chose to be at, right? Like that, not you chose because of a man, not because of a single entity, but because this is what you really want to do. And I commend you for that, man, because that's awesome. That's awesome to see. And that's awesome to hear the way that you're talking. I mean, you're talking about a 40-year plan, bro. Where did they, when I was 18, 17, 18, 19, I wasn't talking about no 40-year plans. Where did that kind of mindset come from?
My mom, like, she's first academics education. So with her already holding a high standard in the education world with her master's, second master's, PhD, it was never just football. I couldn't play football without showing my mom my progress report every week. Show her my report card, having to see, like, I couldn't play sports, so that was never really, yeah. So that just opened my eyes more, and it was just like, yeah, that was just it. Like, that's what I was raised on. So
Hey, shout out to moms, man. That's awesome. That's awesome. Once again, we're talking to Tristen Sion, Jackson State commit. He's going to go play for Coach TC. Be sure to hit that thumbs up button, like, share, and subscribe. Now, Tristen, one of the tweets you put out there, one, it seems like the Jackson State fan base is really embracing you. But one of the tweets you put out there is that I want to continue to help recruit some of the best players in the country. What was that? What made you go out and put that out there like that?
Simple, like, it's not gonna stop. I don't plan on being the highest recruit to commit to Jackson State in the 2023 class. I don't plan on being that. Like, I'm working right now, so it's like, I'm not planning on being the face of a recruiting class. I'm planning on, like, bringing better, higher recruits, no matter what. So my ego isn't as high as to say that I want to be the face of this recruiting class. So
that's beautiful to hear you say that, though, man, because some people have the mindset of, I mean, because when you bring in better recruits, that means guys might be better than you. You know, so that means it's going to be crazy competition. What is it? Is that something you thrive on, having some good time competition, especially as you help bring in better players to this JSU recruiting class?
Of course. One thing about me, what I say a lot to a lot of people, I'm humble enough to know I'm not the best, but I'm confident enough to know if a person in front of me, I'm going to win every time. So, about me trying to get a 5-star corner, plays my position, like, it doesn't matter. In my head, I'm going to win every time. So.
That's awesome, man. That's awesome to hear. Now, Tristen, Jackson State, they've been working. You've been working. The team has been working. What have you liked so far see from Coach TC and those guys down there at Jackson as far as helping still bring in high-level players, the Seven McGee's of the world, the Philip Shorts of the world, and etc.?
Like, they're honest. Like, they're not saying, we're going to get you here and you're going to start first day. And they're being honest with everything, honestly. Like, they're not going to say, oh, your promise, your high school number 6. Your promise, your high school number 1. Like, it's just, everything's honest, and I expect that. Like, if I want my high school number in college at Jackson State number 6, I'll let coach know, but I'm going to let him know I'm going to work for it. Like, you don't got to hand it out to me just because high school rankings and stuff. Like, let me work for it. Let me show you that I can start as a true freshman. Let me show you that I'm good enough to have a lower number. Like, so.
Now, what do you think it's going to be? What do you think it's going to be like when you get to Jackson, that first home game, and you're playing in front of 40, 45, 50, 55, 60,000 people? What's that experience going to be like for you?
Oh, yeah, that's going to bring the energy. Already Jackson State fan base, like, I'm talking crazy DMs, messages, video messages. Like, I've been getting some crazy DMs all over. I haven't quite yet responded to all of them, but I'm trying my hardest. And it's just like, more known people in Jackson, Mississippi, like, I'm getting hit up by somewhat celebrity public figures near Jackson, in Jackson State, the alumni. They're letting me, like, let me know when you touch down in Jackson. All of that, like, it's crazy.
Hey, that's awesome. Just glad that you're feeling the love, man.
Yeah.
It's amazing that you're feeling the love from the folks down at Jackson. Now, Tristen, let's talk about football, man. Pre-game, when you're from Florida, man, who you listening to? Who's in the headphones before you warm up, before you take the field? Who you tapping in with?
It's a lot. Like, all right, I say in the locker room, we listening to straight Rod Wave. I'm not gonna lie.
Okay.
In the locker room,
hey, pre-game, Rod Wave. Pre-game. That's actually kind of funny. I love Rod Wave, by the way.
We listen to straight Rod Wave on the field. All right. So I'm originally from Louisiana, but I moved to Florida.
Okay.
So we listen to on the field. We listen to Young Boy. A little bit of Kodak, the old Kodak. LCG Heem, all of that. Like,
yeah,
we getting in that mode ready.
Okay. So how would you describe your game for people that haven't seen you play yet? How would you describe how you play out there on the field?
I play confident. I play confident. Like, I want every target to come to me. I'm gonna make every play. Like, that's just me. Yeah, like, I'm gonna make sure the receiver knows that you gotta hesitate when you run your route. You gotta overthink your route. Like, I'm more of a vocal person on the field
Okay.
and all of that.
Like you can't fault me for you not having no money, bro.
And yeah.
That's awesome, man. That's awesome. Now, as far as like I said, you're going to Jackson State. You say you're still recruiting. You know, you can tell us. We're just a small little show. Who are some of the people that you're reaching out to, man? Who are some of the folks that maybe get some of the folks excited about? Who you thinking about trying to team up with in 2023? Who's some name? Throw some names out there for us, if you can. If you can.
All right, I'm gonna say this one recruit that I'm coming for hard. And I want all Jackson State fans to spam his DMs. Like, yeah, make them feel welcome. I'm coming for Marcus Stokes, quarterback. Recently committed to Florida Gators. Had an incident, so I'm coming for him. I know him as a person.
Okay.
I know all the I know social media things that was towards him. I know him as a person, so I want him to know that we got him.
So Marcus Stokes, the quarterback, he's a 4-star quarterback that was committed to Florida. I remember the social media thing happened. We'll just touch on all that. Why would you think that'd be a good fit for him to go to Jackson State with you?
Simply, I don't want to like look at our messages or nothing, but a lot of schools didn't believe in understanding the second chance thing, and I feel like he deserves a second chance. And like I said, I know him as a person. He's not what he's looked at right now. Like he's a good person. So I feel like just having not even an HBCU, but just another program that's like, we understand, like, you're young, probably 18, 17, 18, like, it happens. So, yeah.
Absolutely, man. Absolutely. Well, we'll put this clip out there. We'll make sure the folks see that ASAP. Now, Tristen, I'll get you out of here, man. We just got a few more questions left. Just you as a player, you as a person, you've talked about this 40-year plan. It's amazing. I love it. You talked about continuing to recruit some of the best players to the HBCUs and specifically Jackson State with you. It's amazing. I love it. Just your message to the JSU fan base as a part of what kind of player, what kind of person that they're getting in Tristen Sion coming up for this 2023 season and then beyond.
Jackson State gonna be giving a difference maker, not on the field, not only off the field, but just in general. Like, they're gonna get a person that won't settle for less, want to elevate on and off the field. Like, that's just me.
Absolutely, absolutely. Now, Tristen, will you be able to enroll early? When will you get to Jackson?
Oh, I'm actually gonna talk to them today. I finished my high school career. I'm done with high school. I graduated. Only thing left, turning the paperwork. I'll probably be up 10 out of 10. I'll be there in January. So
in January, man, that's awesome to hear.
Yeah,
well, Tristen, congratulations again on all your success in high school. Congratulations on your commitment to Jackson State. You're going to go play for Coach T.C. Taylor and those guys down at 1400 Lynn Street. Hey, congratulations. I wish you nothing but the best, man. And I can't wait to see you suited up for Coach T.C. and the JSU Tigers, man.
Yes, sir. Appreciate it.
Well, once again, this is Tristen Sion. Committed, signed. He's ready to go. He'll be in Jackson in January, a part of the 2023 class for Coach T.C. Taylor. 4-star DB out of Tallahassee, Florida. This is the Victory Formation Sports Show right here on Jeff Lights Jr. YouTube. Be sure to hit that thumbs up button on your way out. Thank you guys for tuning in. Hit that thumbs up button, and we will see you next time.